When I was 13, I saw my first public execution. In North Korea, these events were staged to control people through fear. One day, everyone in town was forced to gather at the riverside. Two policemen dragged out a thin, trembling man and tied him to a wooden post. His crime? Cutting a cow's leg to feed his family. His wife and children were placed in the front row, forced to watch. I will never forget her face. She clutched her baby, sobbing, as her toddler cried beside her. Then the command came. Ready, aim, fire. A high-ranking officer was executed by Kim Il-sung, and my father, who had served under him, was discharged and labeled a traitor. The police came and arrested him, though he had broken no laws. For 2 years, we lived in silence and pain, not knowing whether he was alive or dead. Then a police officer finally told us the truth, that my father had died in prison. We were not allowed to bury him when we requested his body. The regime refused. They claimed that since he had been sentenced to 8 years and died after 2, he still had 6 years left to serve. So even in death, he remained a prisoner. I saw soldiers drag away 2 families because someone reported them of practicing a forbidden faith, being Christians. As they were loaded into trucks, they sang a defiant song about God and eternal life. It was the first time I heard the word God. Their voices were silenced by rifle butts and barking dogs. During my escape, I got really sick. For days, I realized I was dying. And suddenly, the word came up into my head. The word is God. The God, my neighbor. They were shouting and singing, and then I started praying. God, please help me. Please save me. If you are true, you are alive, please help me. The worst lie I ever told was to the person I loved most, my wife Jian. The only way to protect her was to lie. At the train station, she held my hands, crying softly, thinking it would only be 2 weeks on a business trip. In truth, I didn't know if I would ever return. I swallowed my tears. If I showed any emotions, she might sense the truth. I hugged her one last time and stepped onto the train. As it pulled away, my heart broke in two. I made myself a promise. This lie would not be the end. It would be the bridge to our new beginning. I carried poison with me. If captured, I was ready to end my own life. One night, crawling through a cornfield near the Yar River, I heard footsteps. North Korean guards were nearby, ordered to shoot on sight. Suddenly, a soldier walked straight toward me. I froze. My hand gripped the poison. He stopped just inches away and began to urinate. He never saw me. When he walked off, I stayed motionless, then crawled forward, shaking. But I was still alive.